Hi, I'm Brett Wills.
And I'm Candace Tabrowski.
And we're your Dick's Sporting Goods pros. We're here to talk to you today about the basics of fishing from shore. The first thing I want to touch on are the different rod setups that I take. Typically I take 2 rods with me, 1 bait caster and 1 spinning, making sure that they're on the shorter side so that as you're hiking through the woods, they're not catching on trees or anything like that, and they fit in your car really easily.
That's a really good point. I like to carry 2 rods too. One that's a light rod, that's good for those plastic lures, and a medium to heavyweight rod that's good for the heavier bait like a frog or a crankbait, something that's going to get me through the weeds without tangling it.
And then on top of that, I like to carry different lines on the 2 reels. So on my first reel, I usually have a 6 to 8 pound monofilament or fluorocarbon. And on my second reel, the heavier reel, I like to have a 10 to 12 pound braid. And again, that's for those heavier lures that you're gonna be cutting through weeds and those sorts of things with.
Something else I like to carry are polarized sunglasses. Not only are sunglasses going to protect your eyes from the sun, but they're also going to protect you from those uncontrollable casts and help you to see through the water.
And then after your rod and reel combos and your sunglasses, probably the next important thing you're going to take along with you is your backpack. You can really carry any bag in your closet that's easy to transport, but in that bag I usually like to carry a water bottle, again my sunglasses, and then a utility box that has a few different lure customization options. So a couple different hooks, a couple different weights, some leaders, some soft plastics, maybe a few hard baits, a couple jigs, and different things that allow me to fish in different depths, different structures, those sorts of things.
Those are definitely top essentials, but it's also important to have bug spray, sunscreen, and even a first aid kit. And on the outside of my backpack, I like to keep a multi-tool kit or clippers so it's easy to access when I have to cut the line.
So once you have your backpack, your sunglasses, and your rod and reel combos all set up, as you're approaching, make sure that you're paying attention to the different types of structure that you're seeing in the water, the different types of bottom content. So do you see grass? Do you see depth changes? Any shady spots? Because those are usually where predator fish and bait fish hang out. But while you're approaching and trying to scope out all those different setups, make sure you stay quiet, make sure you stay concealed. You don't want to spook the fish before you even start fishing. So make sure that you're approaching quietly, don't step on all the trees that are in the water because they can feel the vibrations.
Once you've studied your environment, now you're ready to cast. And a method that I like to use is called fan casting, and it's normally casting from left to right just to cover the most water. An easy way to do this is if you think of it like a clock. If I'm casting to my left, I'm going to cast at the 9 o'clock hour and cast at each hour until around the 3 o'clock. And I can do this multiple times and also vary my retrieval speeds so that I can try different baits out too. And now you have the essentials you need to land that monster bass.